geography and by our interests. So in terms of our geography, we are the smallest economy here with the most southernmost economy here. We are bounded on one side by the Indian Ocean, the other side by the Pacific, Asia, or ASEAN in particular, to our north, the countries of ASEAN. So for us, our interests lie in a world which is being reshaped and a region which is being reshaped, in working through this and the architecture of the region to ensure a region which I describe as stable, peaceful, secure and respectful of sovereignty. So our geography and our interests lead to complementarity. So I also believe that there is a tangible complementarity in the sense that there are things that we engage with Pacific Island nations on, things with which we engage with the ASEAN countries of the ASEAN region on, issues on which we engage in this grouping, and they are all aligned with our interests in economic development, in prosperity, in stability, and in the protection of sovereignty.
Since you also, in the very first year of the new role that you assumed, and this is an Indian audience that's hearing you, what is Australia's assessment of India's role in the region, in your life, and by inference, perhaps also where are we headed in the bilateral?
Well, I mean, India is...
Can I request you to bring the mic closer to you? Thank you. Yeah.
I could answer the question in power terms and in influence terms. I could talk about the extent to which India is a critical power, a great power in the region, that there is no reshaping of the Indo-Pacific with the attributes that Australia would seek without India. I'd also make the point, and I think we've seen that in not only in how Jai engages with the world and his narrative around it, but also Prime Minister Modi. India is a civilisational power, brings a different perspective to some of the challenges of these times.
I'm going to come back to you, Minister Wong, but let me now turn to Secretary Blinken. One of the big conversations in India and other parts of the Indo-Pacific certainly is around how distracted is America with the conflict in Europe and how committed is it to continuing to engage in this region. Is Quad an interim consultative group even as the real action unfolds with your old allies?